Writing for Speaking Conversation Book. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Korean high school students score at the top of the world in math and science and much lower in English speaking ability. Why? In math class, they have a math book and a math test. In science class, they have a science book and a science test. In speaking class, they have a grammar book and a grammar test. This is a conversation book for a conversation class with a conversation test. This is conversation-based learning. Conversation is the book, the class, and the test. There is no smaller unit. The result is speaking improves 50%, TOEIC, TOEFL, and IELTS scores 25%. Background. For too long, English education has focused on grammar because grammar is easy to test. Now, conversation is easy to test. This changes everything. This fundamentally changes how foreign languages can be taught. Every conversation book in the world, except Writing for Speaking, is now obsolete. This book is conversation preparation. There's no read and guess. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Writing before speaking improves accuracy. Speaking to many partners improves fluency. Simple. There are 3 books in 3 levels. Each book has 6 units. 6 units are perfect for a 16-week semester. 1 unit every 2 weeks for 12 weeks, introduction 1 week, midterm and finals 2 weeks, holidays 1 week, 16 weeks. Syllabus. The goal is smoother speaking. The method is a lot of speaking. The test is a conversation test. The result is speaking improves 50%. The rest is details. Each unit has 12 pages. Warm-up, writing for speaking, vocabulary and pronunciation, longer writing and speaking, descriptive paragraph, and TOEFL essay, longer advanced conversations. 9 pages require student input. Nine pages are for pair conversations. All homework is conversation preparation. They write what they will say. This gives them the ability and motivation to speak. They wrote it, they want to use it. Teachers do not read or correct the homework. Just count how many pages are filled in. Students do the book at home and speak in class. Just add partners. Unit preview. Each unit has 3 phases. First, get them speaking. They get smoother at the basics. Engage in conversation and model conversation. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Phase 2, they speak longer and smoother, with new vocabulary and new partners. Learn some new vocabulary and idioms. Use that vocabulary in longer and better answers. Phase 3, do it again. Speak longer, smoother, academically. Longer writing for longer and smoother speaking. Academic writing for clear, confident speaking. Rap party. Do it again, with longer and better answers, with new vocabulary and skills, and more new partners. Say, that's a lot of conversations. Yes, it's a conversation book. Everything they need is on the website. Every page is on audio, all instructions are on video, and there's MS Word templates. Unit details. Warm-up and conversation rehearsal. Engaging pair conversations. Introduces new vocabulary. Check the blanks, and you're good to go. Repeat with several partners. Model conversation integrates new vocabulary and idioms. Listen and repeat at home. Writing for speaking. The core of each unit is 16 conversation questions. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Just follow the example answers and write your own. You know the answer to every question because every question is about you. For example, how many hours are you taking this semester? 20 minutes of homework generates 2 hours of conversations. Vocabulary and idioms. It's a buffet. Learn just the ones that fit your life. Listen and repeat at home. Longer and better writing and speaking. Answer conversation questions with short paragraphs using first, second, third. Pronunciation practice. The 12-minute first day placement test shows students which sounds they have problems with. Page 5 of every unit helps solve those problems. Descriptive paragraph. Integrates 10 new vocabulary. TOEFL essay. Answering a conversation question with the TOEFL essay improves both writing and speaking. Longer writing equals longer speaking. These pages make for very long and loud conversation classes, especially if they read, record, and watch themselves. We use human nature, not grammar. They wrote and rehearsed it. They want to use it. Wrap party. Longer, more interesting conversations with several new partners. This is great fun and great preparation for the conversation test. Students use it before they lose it. In short, 30 minutes of homework generates 2 hours of conversations. Just add partners. The class is speed dating pair conversations. Students get a new topic every week and a new partner every 7 minutes. Everybody's speaking half the time, and half the time your partner's a better speaker. Here's 10 seconds of a typical class. You'll notice that nobody is reading questions from the book. That's because they did the book at home. Here's a 1-hour class in 12 seconds. What does the teacher do in class? As little as possible. If the teacher's talking, students are not. We use partners, not grammar. The engine of improvement is a lot of conversations with a lot of partners. Repetition makes them smoother, and half the time their partner is a better speaker. Book details. The front of the book is to change the mindset of teachers and students. This is a conversation class, not a grammar class. The first day speed dating, no teacher talk, no homework required. Students meet and greet about 8 total strangers. The second day 3-person board game. all new questions with all new partners. Variety is energy. The back of the book has maps. These make conversations longer and more interesting. There's vocabulary and index, 300 total. The last page of the book has the audio file checklist. Every time they listen to a file, they highlight it. The website, writingforspeaking.com. Students can download the audio unit by unit or listen to individual pages on their way to school. The MS Word templates page has descriptive paragraphs, TOEFL essays, conversation test transcripts. Teacher resources. There's tests, the placement test, Google unit test, conversation test. Supplemental activities. Very many. Teacher resources. Conversation test grade sheet, Excel grade sheets, end of semester Google Class survey. The phone attendance sheet. Their phone is their attendance. I have their phones and they have no distractions. Never call roll again. That's it. Do the book at home, speak in class. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote. Writing before speaking improves accuracy. Speaking to many partners improves fluency. Everybody's speaking half the time. Half the time your partner's a better speaker. What about mistakes? The best tennis players in the world make mistakes all the time. They self-correct. And so do writing for speaking students. Students write what they will say, talk about what they wrote, in class, and on their conversation test. When students transcribe their conversation test, they hear their mistakes, type their mistakes, read their mistakes, then correct their mistakes. In 2 hours or less. This is a new century with new technology. Correcting mistakes is no longer the teacher's job. Get a hobby. Recap. Write what you will say, talk about what you wrote, type what you said, fix your own mistakes. This book is all about you. Result? Speaking improves 50%. TOEIC, TOEFL, and IELTS scores improve 25%. All that without one molecule of grammar. It works because students do all the talking. They talk because the book gives them the ability and motivation to speak. In English. But is speaking an academic skill? Yes. Clear, confident speaking is the sign of an educated person, and it should be the result of a 10-year English education. Writing for speaking. The right method for the right goal.